When I say it's probably over, that's not an understatement. As always, this is Truth Seeker here, and this is another edition of the Truth Zone. And it's over, guys. Each and every one of you watching this, it is over. What Trump just did, we are moving towards the end at a rapid pace. What he just did with Palantir is disastrous, to say the least. And I don't know what other term to add to this, and I hate to come across as depressed or negative all the time or doom and gloom or anything like that, but it's definitely over this time. We are definitely in the final phases before the Antichrist makes his appearance, if Trump isn't the Antichrist. If Trump isn't. He may very well be the Antichrist, because when you see this, he has tapped Palantir to create a master database on every single American. Yes, you are reading that right. You know, Peter Thiel and the rest of these numbskulls, these knuckleheads, these clowns. You know, the same clowns who talk about total control with AI. Yes, the very same people. And I hope that everything is making sense to people now, because this is everything that has been shown to each and every one of us, each and every one of you, I should say, for quite some time when it comes to Trump. Because remember the Project Stargate thing that he announced? Remember that? That's all to do with AI. And now you have this with Palantir. And look at this right here. It's talking about a centralized database of every single American. Centralized. Do you see what is going on here? Or is it just me? I mean, come on. This is truth in plain sight right here. Look at this. The administration has sought access to every single citizen, their bank accounts, their student debt amounts, their medical claims, their disability status. I mean, every single thing that you can imagine under the sun, these people have now. Palantir has. Game, set, match. Everything that you are seeing happen now is all by design. It's all part of their plan to bring in their new order system. This is all by design. Now they are openly admitting and showing you exactly what is to come. And again, it's not good, because Palantir is pure evil. They are. Trump is pure evil. All of these people, it don't matter if you are on the right or the left. All of this stuff is pure evil. And now we are seeing the final phases, the final steps, the final pieces of the puzzle being installed. I hope that each and every one of you are ready, because it's only going to get worse from here. And it makes sense why Doge was brought in. You know, Doge backwards, E-God, electronic God, and how Elon is all about AI, the AI takeover. And Elon just had his weird farewell thing at the White House, but he's apparently going to still visit the White House. So again, all of this is by design. All of this is for a reason. They are showing you exactly what they are about, what they are doing. I mean, look at this. They are creating detailed portraits of Americans based on government data, and it's not just a pipe dream. The Trump administration has already sought access to hundreds of data points on citizens and others through government databases, including their bank account numbers, as I already talked about, student debt, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And here's a question to each and every one of you out there who has supported Trump. What happened to all of these big promises that he had? You know, what happened to him abolishing the IRS? What happened to all of this stuff? What happened to him checking for gold at Fort Knox? And the list goes on. What happened to all of these promises? Because at the end of the day, no, none of this is a big, beautiful, bill, as he would put it with the tax bill thing. No, This is all a big, beautiful lie, and lies aren't beautiful, so it's just a big lie. Everything that this man is doing is part of the plan because it's all deceit. Trump is the snake. This is why in the past he has recited that poem about the snake. You knew he was the snake before you let him in. And well, guess what? He's in. He is the snake. Look at this. Trump appears to be building an unprecedented spy machine that could track Americans. This has been his plan. He has talked about this on more than one occasion, including his last term, where he has talked about this. So this is nothing new. There is nothing new under the sun, as it says in the Bible. So everything you are seeing is just the remaining pieces being put into place. And again, Elon had his weird farewell thing. And of course, he had to flash the hand sign, the inverted pyramid, the same inverted pyramid that Trump and others flash over and over and over and over and over again, because all of these people are sellouts. All of these people are part of the same club. All of these people are part of the same agenda, and their agenda is to have total control over everything. This is all going to tie into eventually the smart cities. This is all going to tie into the AI takeover, because now they have each and every one of you, me included, all of our data. And I mean, it's very bizarre how Elon showed up at the White House farewell thing with a black eye, because each and every one of you know what that's about. Of course, though, it's on the opposite eye because it's usually on the left eye. But I believe this was a form of a humiliation ritual, because they could easily put makeup on his eye, when he showed up, and he said, oh, it's because him and his son were horsing around. Yeah, right. He took the oath. He took the pledge. He took the Black Eye Club membership is what he did on the opposite eye. All of this is by design. These people are sick. These people are madmen. These people are controlled puppets. And that's what all of this boils down to at the end of the day. What you are witnessing is the final pieces being put into place before the total control, the mark of the beast system. This is what you are seeing. This is what is happening. Everything going on currently is all part of the process in order to bring in the mark of the beast system. Again, this is why Elon's Doge stuff was put into place in the first place, because they tore down and dismantled the old way. And that's by design. They made the old system look broken on purpose because they had an excuse to come in and dismantle and gut everything. And now they have handed it over to Peter Thiel and company. Now, this is not good. This really is not good. I hope people wake up and realize what is going on, because as I said at the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the video, it's over. It is over. It is over. It's over. I don't know what more to add to this. It's over. Oh my gosh, man. If people only know what is coming. If people only know. I just can't believe that we are at this point in time. So many people refuse to wake up to what is really going on with Trump. They refuse to see Trump for who he is. I mean, I've tried my best to wake up people to who this guy really is. And it's a lost cause. It really is. Like, so many people that are in the MAGA crowd refuse to wake up to what is going on. They want to trust the plan. They want to believe Trump is this good guy that is making everything great again, when this guy is constantly, and pardon my French, screwing everyone over, because he has been installed and put into place for a reason. And he's part of the club. He's part of the system, just like Biden, just like Obama, just like Bush. All of these people are part of the same system. So I'm not exaggerating at all when I say it's over. I just, man, all these years of trying to do the best I can to expose Trump for who he really was, and others like me, other truthers like me, trying to wake up as many people as possible. And now the final pieces of the puzzle is being put into place as we speak. And what happens from here, I really don't know. I truly don't. I'm trusting in God. That's all that I can do. I'm trusting in Jesus. But other than that, I don't know what else to add to this show. That's just, the times we are in are very scary. And it's getting more and more, or I should say it's becoming more and more scary by the day. Oh man, I can only imagine what's next. Who knows? They may even try to start another you know what, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But things are about to change, and something major is on the way. I'm not date setting or anything like that, but seeing stuff like this right here, this should tell you all that you need to know. As always, you know the drill. If you want to, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, turn on the bell icon if you want to, select all notifications. I hate to sound so down and out, but it just feels as if this was a big punch in the gut and so many people are still asleep. I don't know what more it's going to take. I truly don't at this point. This is Truth Seeker signing out.